Hello everyone, welcome back to Taufik's channel. This is your host Taufik, and today I got one amazing person with me. This is my first podcast with him. I'm so glad to introduce you all with Ashim. He's my great friend and he's one of my best confidant. Uh, Ashim, please introduce yourself.
First of all, thank you so much, Taufik, for inviting me on your channel, and I'm so happy to have a great conversation with you today. So, hello everyone, whoever you're watching to me for the first time. My name is Ashim Sarkar, and I'm from West Bengal. Currently, I've been working as a spoken English trainer for last few years. At the same time, simultaneously, I've been continuing my studies too. That's pretty much about me, Taufik.
Yes, that's great. And the purpose of today's conversation that we only want to discuss about that is about English because I know guys whoever are into my channel they are running the sprint to become fluent in English. That is the only ambition they got. So I try to bring I try to facilitate this journey for you. That's the reason my small effort for you guys today that is to bring one real English trainer. So, according to you, Asim, yes, according to you, what are the best tips and tricks one person can follow to become fluent in this language?
First of all, thank you so much for asking me this question. This is very common question. I often get this doubt and question from a lot of learners. So I would say to improve our spoken English, there are four key points: reading, speaking, listening, and writing. We have to focus on these three or four key points. If I talk about from my experiences in between the 3 years, the listening and speaking practice is the most powerful practice I have ever had in my entire practice journey. And at the same time, if anybody want to improve their communication skill, then for them, I would say pronunciation, enunciation, and articulation is really matter because to whom that I'm conversing with, I have to make them clearer, right? So I would say just focus on these things. I hope so you will become a fluent speaker, a local speaker in future also.
Yes, and there are multiple questions, doubts that I get to ask many a times. I get asked in my comment section and even in my social media. People, message me that they are not improving. They are stuck. This is what they are thinking. So
Hmm.
that is the reason I will share my story later, but I will kindly request you, can you please clear this doubt? Because many of the beginners, whoever are beginner learners in English language, they have this delusion that they are not improving, they can never learn this language, and it's taking too long and they are dumb. So please clear this doubt by sharing your own experience.
Okay, all right. So if I talk about this thing, which is so many people,
Again,
abundance number of people.
can you hear me, Asim?
Yes, I can hear
You are
you.
totally stuck.
I can hear you, and
Yes,
I.
carry on.
All
Carry on,
right.
please.
Okay. What exactly I was talking about? I was talking about that whoever is feeling stuck at a certain level, I would say just it's just your mental problem. Change your mindset. You are improving. If you are practicing, if you are really honest with your journey, you are improving, but you're not realizing it because this is just a journey and you have to carry forward it, right? And at the same time, who are into intermediate and they're feeling stuck, they're not able to improve. For them, the better practice, the best practice which I have found out, that is just try to paraphrase, work on your paraphrases and try to work on your informal to formal words. For example, that like tell me, inform me, right? For example, destroy it, demolish it, right? For example, ask me, inquire me, right? So these are the words. Just try to alternate this word, use the alternatives. For example, the paraphrasing example, let's try it, let's give it a try. I want to show something to you, here you go. So these are the phrases we have to alternate, then only we can upgrade our level very quickly. So I would say whoever is feeling stuck, no need to worry about it. Just continue your journey. After some times, you will see the visual changes in your side.
Yes, I couldn't agree with you more because the same thing happened to me as well. But I want to tell you something. I need to add on something here. As you have mentioned that we can paraphrase things to improve our English, and this concept, we will learn. Like some people don't even know that. Tell me, the another way of telling like saying tell me is inform me. They don't know that.
Mm.
So I will request you all, please watch as much as you can. uh, like exclude each and every vernacular colloquial languages videos you watch every day. and do not read your like do not read for sometimes the uh, writing of your own mother tongue and any other languages. Focus on the things, like focus
Mm,
on the language that is English.
true.
That's it. Like it would help you get a hangover, like that language, that what we can say, like here you go means take it, this is
Mm,
it, take it,
mm,
like that.
true.
So yes, of course, and yes, this is what I wanted you to say, and thank you so much for inspiring. Many of my subscribers have requested it from me that please tell us, and today I fulfill your wish. I got one real English trainer with me to share with you the real nuggets of wisdom, and I am overjoyed for you guys.
Oh goodness, it's all of my pleasures for everybody who ever had just asked this kind of doubts, because this is the thing where I also feel stuck, and after a certain time I just came across the same problem. So why not? I cannot help the people. I cannot replicate the same process whatever I have followed in my journey, right? So yeah, this is the process of learning from junior seniors who have already experienced in their journeys, right?
Yes. And according to you, how important it is to speak? Like there are four ways
Hmm.
to learn English, and how significant speaking is. If you can describe the, sheer significance, or what can I say, the importance of speaking rather than doing all other things.
Speaking is a practical thing. Without speaking, nothing is going to happen. If someone just focusing on listening, reading, and like writing parts, and they're not focusing on the speaking part, I think that will never help to them. So if anyone want to speak a fluent or want to become a fluent speaker, I would say I would highly recommend to start speaking today. Without speaking, nothing is going to happen, because when you will start speaking, then you will get to know where you are feeling stuck, where you have such problems, what kind of phrases that you have to. For example, now I'm sitting here, right? So start with some basic sentence structures. I'm sitting here and I'm talking to Taufik. This is my background. Recently, I had just organized this background. This is and my background. You could say this is the Harry Potter stickers, because I'm a biggest fan of Harry Potter. Like, these are the small sentence structures. Don't go with the long sentence structures. Just go with the short and concise sentence structures, and that will of course help you to speak very perfectly. And speaking is really important. Without speaking, nothing is going to happen with you.
Yes, your first of all, your wall is looking magnificent. You have
Thank you so
decorated it.
much.
It is next to perfect. I like
Oh,
your
goodness.
background. In your previous videos, I have gone through your, last videos, podcast.
Mm,
In
mm.
there, your background was pretty different during December, if I can say.
Yeah,
Yes, it looks
because I was in a
great.
different place. I was in Darjeeling, proper Darjeeling,
Okay,
proper mountain areas. Now I'm not proper Darjeeling, but yeah, I'm in Darjeeling district. So I'm in my home right now. That's why I just organize all the things by myself.
okay. That is a great. You sound like a very fancy person, and you look as well.
Not
Okay.
really, yeah.
Okay, there is a one question that I want to ask you, because like we got only very small time to discuss all the
No need to
things.
worry about it. Just go ahead.
I'm so sorry, I'm making it so fast, but I
No
couldn't
need to
control.
worry about it. Feel calm and cool and make it just like a flow. No need to worry
Okay,
about the time. Yeah.
all right. So a few of my, not few, many of my subscribers, they often ask me, like this is my question also to you, that how important it is to make mistakes on the way towards learning English. So if you can describe the importance of making mistake, that would be great for us, and like for everyone.
See, we are the human beings, right? It's very normal to make mistakes, and making mistake is just like a sign of we are improving in our journey. If you're making mistakes, just try to realize it by yourself, by your heart, that no, I'm improving. This is the just sign that I'm improving, right? So making mistakes, if you're making mistakes, even if I talk about from your beginning of the journey, means you are your initial of your journey, and if you're making mistakes, so no need to worry about it. Don't focus on these things. That will never help you. Making mistakes after a certain time, when you will achieve your fluency, if you focus on your mistakes where exactly were screw up or screwed up, just try to organize the things that what should be the correct one, right? And if I'm making mistake, for example, most of people they use I did mistake or I do mistake, but actually this is the correct phrase. No, not really. I made mistake. This one is the correct one, right? So just recorrect the things. In spoken English, we have to express our emotions, thoughts very clearly. If someone to whom that I'm conversing with, I can easily understand whatever he is
Asim, yes.
says trying to say, then easily it's totally perfect. It's totally fine. But in the sense of that I want to become an accurate person or accurate speaker from the initial of the days of my spoken English journey. That is never help you. So don't focus on your accuracy, focus on the fluency at first. Try to achieve the fluency. This would be your goal.
I have a small input here, Asim. That
Hmm.
is, we first of all we should focus on our confidence. That how we are
Confidence, yeah.
flourishing our confidence, how we are, like comfortable. Like we should
Hmm.
be comfortable with the language that we are going to
Hmm.
speak after a few days. We in our childhood, during our infancy, we used to make a lot of mistakes. People used
True.
to not make fun of us; rather, they used to take it as a sign of cuteness. But now we are all grown up. We
True,
don't
true.
have that privilege, but however we still can learn it. It will, it's rather late but never. There is a very, I'm not saying it correctly, it's better late but never than never, sorry.
True, 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 true.
Yes.
Even
That's
sometimes, what happened, I often get this kind of questions. I'm 45 years old, I'm 50 years old, I'm 90 years old, I'm 85 years old. So is this the perfect time to speak in English or learn this language? Who said you that it's not a perfect time to learn this language? Whatever, wherever you are, just start speaking. And this is a sign of that this is the perfect time for you. See, a practical example in my surrounding, if I just look back my journey, my friends, there are so many of my friends, they speak really well English. Some of them, they already married to someone. I'm just 21 years old. Someone, they are doing job in their life. Someone, they're not doing any job. They're struggling in their life, even though have such foods. And you are like, you were realizing that you have to start speaking. Just start speaking. This is your perfect time. No one has written that on. It's not a perfect time for you. You can't learn. You are just 45, 50. You can learn anything because there is nothing about learning that you cannot learn at this age. Learning is a process. Anybody they can learn from anywhere.
okay. I understood now. If you confirm me, you can hear me. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. No need to worry about it. I think the recording is it's your network problem. Maybe in your side. Although I can see you very perfectly. There's not any lagging or the
No, no,
recording
that's
is going
totally
very
fine.
perfectly. Yeah, yeah, got it. No problem.
That's totally fine. I want to also say that even if I talk about my speaking journey, I
Hmm.
began my journey while I was 20 years old or 19 years old. Like,
Hmm.
see, I'm speaking in front of you, and I don't think it's not comprehensible. Obviously, you all guys understand it. If I can do it, you can do it in your 30s, 40s, even. Asim
True.
mentioned somebody from 80s. Like, yeah, there is
Hmm.
no time limit. We
True.
we make the boundaries, so we are supposed to break the boundaries, okay? So break the glass ceiling. This is not over. You can begin your journey. I saw a lot of models, they are starting their career after 50. So it's like, if there is a will, there is a way. That's what I want to say here.
Exactly. Just start speaking today. No need to focus on such things which is really not in our control, not in our hands, right? So yeah, that is the process. By the way, Taufik, I would really like to know about your journey,
Okay,
your
thank you
whole
so much.
spoken English. Yeah,
Yes, I will be honored to share with you about my journey. It all started during lockdown time. I had already wasted 3 months after March, April, May. Maybe by the end of May, I came across with one, you can say, podcast or an webinar. Maybe in there, I came across with one wonderful lady named Someta Roy from Hyderabad Usmania University. She was one amazing. Uh, like professor in that university. She was inspiring everyone, and that struck me. That made me think. I was stunned for maybe
wow.
for entire day. I was thinking for 2 days about it. Then I then I went to storeroom and found one grammar book from my fifth standard, and I was trying to. It was funny, kind of hilarious for me. I
Hmm.
I barely could read properly the norms, rules, regulations, but I would understand her very well because it was easily understandable. Later on, the niche, the passion I understood that I have for towards English. After that only, after that onwards, I started. I followed one method I want to share with you. Asim here.
Please. Hmm.
Yes, in there I was looking for the some methods that through which I can learn and gain the English, like elevate my level of English in a small
Hmm.
period of time. So I took up any simple book, simple story book, and start reading, knowing or unknowingly. I was getting lots of words, even grammatical rules. I was getting to know a lot of prepositions, what to use after what. We get to know, I think, first of all, who are below beginner at the level 0, they should inculcate this habit into their daily life in
Mm.
order to get wonderful results. So this is how it went on for 1 2 years. Subsequently I started speaking. It's a cue, it's not a vicious cycle, it's a good cycle. When you want to learn English, you will learn English, then you want to speak English, then you want to write English, then you want to open your YouTube channel, then you want to make podcast. See.
Mm. This is how the journey has begun, right? So
Yes, I would love to know about your side.
I would love to share my journey in front of you all guys, in front of you, Taufik, too. But I want to put a kudos for you because you did really great job, and having sessions with this kind of people really gives me so much positive energy. Thank you so much for connecting
Most
with me,
welcome.
especially.
It's my pleasure sharing my story with you. I'm
Yes.
overjoyed.
Oh goodness, thank you so much. Okay, let's come to my story. So I started my spoken English journey in the year of 2023 and the month of April. I am a biggest fan of concert. Still, if I talk about and Arijit Singh concert, that was my first biggest concert ever, and I expended 26,000 rupees for the diamond tickets, and that was all of my money. And I was standing on the diamond side of the line, and suddenly a group of people they came to me. They were from Delhi actually, and maybe they had such a plan. Then they will after the concert they will come back to Delhi. And they came to me, they asked me, brother, when does Arijit Singh come on the stage? I was be like, what? I'm a Bengali communicator. I don't know how to speak even a single sentence in English. Literally, that moment was so horrible I have ever had. And then I just managed that situation somehow with a broken English. But the realization was so strong for me because I always consider myself as a universal. And then I started working on myself. I took a course initially. I just focused there three key points: listening, reading, and speaking. Not into writing, but I was good at writing when I was my school time, I would say. I got always some reward from my teachers, my tutors, just for the reading and handwriting too. And then I continued my journey for the next 3 months. I really achieved such impressive result. And after 3 months, I started teaching to the people. And after 9 months, I became a fluent speaker. I actually hosted a lot of sessions. I don't know, but from the beginning of that, I had such kind of leadership qualities. Leadership in the sense of like, let's host the session. Teacher, my mentor was be like, who will be the host? Just put your hand. I was like, I will be the host. So yeah, I
Okay.
just hosted the session. I led the session, and then I became a host in expert batch. There so many. I talked with so many people. Those who were the professors, IS officers, and like so many working professionals. And after that, I got so much confident in my life in the entire journey, and still it's going on, bro. Like still I've been learning because learning is a process which is never gonna end, right? And yeah, that's all about my journey.
Yes, you have passed through a lot of milestones. I am enamored the way you have, demonstrated everything. Like, I was stunned. At the end, what I can say here, you have a lot of things to say. Since your childhood, you had been through a lot, and by the age of 21, you become one English trainer. What can be more inspiring than this? Like, I
Oh,
am
yes.
truly, I'm truly, truly inspired by you.
Thank you
And
so much. I also inspired from your journey too. And if
thank you,
anyone
thank
wants
you.
to think that anyone want to start something big in their life, just start. There is nothing has written that you cannot do it, right? Because of you don't have certifications. I don't have any certification, but still I'm doing a really, I'm continuing, but I have that confidence. I know I make mistakes. People rectify my mistakes. I'm open to take that mistakes. Like just mention where exactly I'm making mistakes. I would love to learn from that things. And as a human being, I consider myself as a learner.
Yes, I do the same. I think the same way your thought resonate with me in this, in this context, where I always think that, knowledge overrides the certificates.
Yes,
That I always believe, because I know, I don't have many certificates in English, but I can teach English. I have I have that ability that I can tell people like what to do in order to learn English, in order to learn speaking. I can share these things. But
exactly.
like the people who have big degrees, PhD degrees, they, if they are not accustomed with it, then they will struggle to teach as well. So that's what my opinion. I think you harbour the same thing in you.
Yes, if I talk about, I don't have such degrees regarding, my English literatures. Like I didn't have such degrees, but still in this year I have a plan to go with CELTA certifications or TEFL TESOL certification. Let's see which one is the better one.
Okay, best of luck, man. Like you, I already know about your TOEFL examination. Best wishes, and I will pray that you get great grades, band scores
Thank
with
you
flying
so much.
colors.
Thank you so much
One more.
for your positive feedback.
Yes, exactly. And one more thing I want to know, I am pretty keen to know from you that you have mentioned your English journey, you have mentioned the importance of speaking, but I would be more glad to know that what is your speaking journey? How did you start speaking, and how many applications did you use to get a lot of callers, and how did you form a good sorry, how did you corroborate a good knowledge in speaking? You are speaking phenomenally well, and let me know the magic tips, or what can I say, the secrets.
I would say there's not any magic actually. It's all about practice. Practice makes perfect a man perfect.
Makes
Practice
a man
makes
perfect.
man perfect. Right? Yeah, I just forgot that line. Yeah,
No, no.
what exactly I was talking about? That I just did so many listening practice at the same time. I was doing shadowing. Still, I'm into shadowing practice to improve my splitting of the flow of the sentences or sentence structures. And speaking, if I talk about my speaking journey, I just conversed with a lot of people in my community where exactly I was in previously. And now I have created my platforms. I have to give some classes to my students, some corporate employees, some learners, and from there I have to speak around 50, more than a 50 to 60% if I compare with the whole day. So that is all about the practice I do. And for the voice modulation, there's so many learners they ask me. I'm into singing. I don't do any practices regarding. I'm into some exercises, some certain exercises where I get some leisure time. But I'm into singing. So I do some
Okay,
vibrators. I do some voice modulation, speech variations, volume control, breathing exercises, and that helps me to improve my voice qualities. Okay, this is all about, yeah. Although Taufik, so sorry to inform you, I have less time right now because another person who is informed just messaging me. But although, so sorry for the inconvenience. Although I have really enjoyed
no,
this.
that's I really enjoyed this conversation, and I'm looking forward for more. You made my
Yeah,
day.
I would
Yeah.
love to. Sorry, actually, whoever is watching this video, I don't know whether they will edit that part or not. But if you don't edit that part, I would say sorry for the unprofessionalism. Actually,
No,
I'm quite occupied with a lot of sessions right now, just so to have a good
it's
time.
okay. I am so glad, I'm very grateful. You have posted one status today about gratefulness. I am grateful for this conversation.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your gratitude. I'm
Yes,
also
and
expressing my gratitude towards your audience, and towards your
heartfelt
YouTube
gratitude
channel.
to you and cordial adoration for coming into my show and showering knowledge, flooding their minds with a lot of productive thoughts for today's conversation. In today's conversation,
Thank you
that's what
so
I
much.
can say.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, take care. Bye. Have a great day.
You too. Thank you so much. And take care, guys. Have a nice one. And please subscribe my channel, like, share, and comment if you have anything to say. Bye. Have a
Yeah.
nice one.